All right, viewers, those are the headlines and our top focus. U.S. President Donald Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu met at the White House earlier in order to unveil a new peace initiative for Gaza. The proposal released is a 20-point document. It calls for an immediate ceasefire, a hostage prisoner swap, the disarmament of Hamas, and the creation of an international transitional government to oversee Gaza's reconstruction. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu has stated that he backs Donald Trump's 20-point plan to end the war, calling it consistent with Israel's goals. Take a look.
I believe that today we're taking a critical step towards both ending the war in Gaza and setting the stage for dramatically advancing peace in the Middle East. And I think beyond the Middle East, in very important Muslim countries. I support your plan to end the war in Gaza, which achieves our war aims. It will bring back to Israel all our hostages, dismantle Hamas's military capabilities, end its political rule, and ensure that Gaza never again poses a threat to.
President Trump has stated that the deal would include a timetable for a staged Israeli withdrawal from Gaza, with withdrawals occurring in phases worked out with a new transitional authority. And he's further announced that he would chair a U.S.-led board of peace to oversee the process. Take a look at what he said.
With the new transitional authority in Gaza, all parties will agree on a timeline for Israeli forces to withdraw. To ensure the success of this effort, my plan calls for the creation of a new international oversight body, the Board of Peace, we call it, the Board of Peace, sort of a beautiful name, the Board of Peace, which will be headed, not at my request, believe me, I'm very busy, but we have to make sure this works. The leaders of the Arab world, and Israel, and everybody involved asked me to do this, so it would be headed by a gentleman known as President Donald J. Trump of the United States.
Meanwhile, Trump has warned that if Hamas rejects the proposal, the United States will give Israel its full backing to take whatever action it deems necessary. Meanwhile, Netanyahu repeated that Israel would finish the job if Hamas does not comply. Listen in.
But if Hamas rejects your plan, Mr. President, or if they supposedly accept it and then basically do everything to counter it, then Israel will finish the job by itself. This can be done the easy way, or it can be done the hard way, but it will be done. We prefer the easy way, but it has to be done.
Netanyahu has made it clear that the Palestinian Authority would have no role whatsoever in running Gaza unless it underwent fundamental, radical change, and stated that any post-war civilian administration must not be controlled by Hamas or the Palestinian Authority.
Mr. President, I was encouraged by your clear statement at the UN against the recognition of a Palestinian state. That would be an outcome that, after October 7th, would reward terrorism, undermine security, and endanger Israel's very existence. As for the Palestinian Authority, I appreciate your firm position that the PA could have no role whatsoever in Gaza without undergoing a radical and genuine transformation.
The White House has also said that the plan would seek to encourage the residents of Gaza to remain in place during reconstruction, while Qatari and Egyptian mediators met with Hamas representatives in order to deliver the proposal. Hamas has stated that it would review the plan in good faith. The Palestinian Authority has meanwhile issued a statement welcoming Trump's efforts as sincere and determined. Meanwhile, Islamic Jihad has condemned the plan as a recipe for continued aggression, warning that it would fuel further hostility against Palestinians. With us on the broadcast is Daniela Bloom, political commentator, joining us from Los Angeles in California. Thank you for taking out time speaking to us on NewsX World. It's quite a comprehensive plan that has been put out, a 20-point plan to be very, very specific. How do you view this? Do we have now a long-term path to peace chalked out?
Amen. This is why we elected our President Trump, Peace Through Strength. This is a comprehensive plan which prioritizes the return of the hostages. This has been the #1 priority for Israelis from day one. But it outlines a real plan for success, for international control with the help of not only Trump overseeing, but Tony Blair, other international presidents from maybe the United Emirates. This is being greenlit by the Arab world, by the Europeans, by the Americans. So it's really up to Hamas. And if they don't agree, it's very clear what Bibi Netanyahu said. If you don't agree, we will have to finish the job one way or another. So the ball is in Hamas's court with the entire world watching. They are now under tremendous international pressure, especially from their own Arab brothers and sisters. So let's see what happens. I'm very encouraged.
Indeed, ma'am, I request you to stay on with us because there are a ton of reactions pouring in. Now, in a significant breakthrough, 8 Arab and Muslim nations, including Egypt,